Triple Blood Death Knight has been doing a lot better lately, so I'm gonna give you a quick guide about the deck and talk about the mulligans and win rates, so you know what to expect with and against it. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire me for some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the deck I used, and as you see, we are indeed Triple Blood, so we have a good amount of control tools. We even have room for Vampiric Blood. Corpse Explosion is also in here, which is pretty good, and we're still running the Hideous Husk, which still definitely feels pretty strong. We have a couple of Dirty Rats, so you can ruin some people's combos and stuff. We have Scarab Keychains, so you can get yourself some extra curve. The Dreadhound Handler helps with the corpses and early game removal. Obviously, we are running all of the Leech package. It's still very, very strong, even though some decks have opted to only run the 4-mana Sanguine Infestation, which is still probably the best card in the Leech package now, especially after the nerf. We're also running hard removal in the form of a couple of Poison Breaths with Wild Pyromancer, which is a full board clear for 4 mana. Well, not full board clear. If there's Reborn or Death Rattle, it's not going to work as hot, but still a very, very cheap combo. And you could also, if you just need a single big man dead, you could just Hero Power and Poison Breath like that, or just put it on something like Dreadhound Handler's 1/1 or something silly like that. But the general combo is Pyromancer into Poison Breath. Vampiric Blood help you with extra health gain and card draw. Chillfallen also draws a lot. We have a single copy of Mixologist in here, as well as a Soulbreaker, which is kinda interesting, but I guess it's not the worst idea in the world to have a weapon in this deck, especially since we're also running Killjaden, and in some cases you could be getting yourself some Illidari Inquisitors. So if you have a way to attack the opponent's face with the weapon, for instance, you will be actually very happy. But it's also not a bad thing to be using on curve to gain yourself some extra corpses, as well as some extra removal. Xavius is still as strong as ever in here. You could get some pretty sick discovers, like -2 mana Hideous Husk, double Battlecry Husk, summon an extra 2/2 copy Husk, that kind of stuff, and all sorts of other things, like Charge Expanse, that kind of stuff, pretty broken things. Double Battlecry and Dirty Rat could be MVP. You get it, Xavius has some insane high roll potential, and he's a 4 mana 4/4, so nothing to scoff at. He's basically 4 mana 4/4, which also discovers you a card you draw with an extra benefit, so really no-brainer in here. The Infestation helps you with the card draw, with a couple of sucky boys. The Ancient of Yore is pretty nice, and you actually could play this guy a turn before you're planning on actually doing a big Corpse Explosion or a Pyromancer AoE, and that way you're still left with something on the board that does stuff for you. The Corpse Explosion is pretty strong, kills a lot of things, including even Death Rattle shenanigans, so it's very flexible for you. Just make sure you actually have enough corpses, and also don't forget you could get more corpses in the process of Corpse Exploding, because if you have, let's say, a Dreadhound Handler or something like that, that is gonna be +3 corpses while this thing is exploding. So even if you only have 2 corpses, it's gonna end up being 5 corpses in grand total. The Hideous Husk is still pretty strong, not so much comboing off 2 Husks anymore or something like that, but it's still a pretty annoying minion to deal with. It's basically a 6 mana taunt for the opponent that also gives you extra health and such, so it's still just crazy broken of a card. Killjaden is another card that actually is starting to be on the radar for potential nerfs, if you ask me. It has been seeing a little bit too much play. Basically any control deck slap this bad boy and they're fatigue proof, so he might actually end up having some sort of a restriction, or at least increase in mana cost, even though in decks like this it's not even that big a deal, the mana cost, because they can just play 0 mana Ceaseless and still plop even a 10 mana Killjaden and feel okay about it. So I really feel some kind of restriction for this guy might end up happening sooner rather than later. We also have a Ciliax in here with the Twin Module plus Perfect Module, so you can get yourself some extra healing. And you actually don't have too much healing in this deck. Like, you have a lot of life gain, but not exactly lifesteal, so Ciliax will indeed help you top yourself off. And lastly, we have the Ceaseless Expanse for some pretty crazy good removal. And you could be comboing it off in all sorts of different ways, like you could just 0 mana Ceaseless into Husk into Infestation for a lot of extra suck. You could also combo it for the Killjaden. Basically, it's just a super flexible card for you. Matchup-wise, here's what we have. Not that amazing against a lot of decks, but it's a 50-50, so nothing too polarizing. But you are going to be amazing against the Rogues, which is pretty good, because Rogue is definitely pretty high in the popularity right now. So climbing should not be a big issue with this deck for you. I think you're also pretty favored against a lot of hunters, so you should be having a good time in this current meta. As for on the mulligan, here's what people have been holding on to. Going first, you basically want to be curving out with the good 1-2-3s. The Sanguine Infestation ain't too bad, Xavius on curve is also pretty good, that kind of stuff. And on the coin, again, 1-2-3, literally the same stuff, like card for card the same stuff in it. All around the deck is not too cheap, 5 legendaries in here, even though all of them are pretty worth, like Xavius is a no-brainer, Kill Jaden, a lot of people are gonna enjoy that. Zilliax everybody has, Ceaseless everybody has, so no, it's actually only 4 legendaries. Zilliax is still considered as 2 for reasons unknown to me. So yeah, it's actually not that expensive, and you probably actually have most of the legendaries for it already. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top 1000 with it. Hope you enjoy. Good. I literally drew 4 cards there with both the rats in my last 12, but they remain like that. Another Death Knight. Can't wait to get fucked by that. Pretty shit, all of them. This is the shittiest because it's gonna remain on my board forever, so I kinda don't want it. The Murloc Tidehunter could be a cockblock for him on a hideous husk turn if I needed to. Or I could just tempo it right now, I don't know. Kinda don't want this thing to last for too long, so maybe I just kill it off.
The citadel stands strong.
That's a lot of suckers. Wasting a whole corpse explosion for it though. He was kinda wrong. Let me just go ahead and do this, and next turn if he goes with the leech, I'm gonna try blast him. Doesn't. Suck him. I'll fucking do it again.
The citadel stands strong. Nothing that hurts my own.
Are you fucking dumb? Wow, bro.
Impressive.
Thanks for the suck, I guess. Could have just hero powered, but what do we know? What was the point of that? No dirty rat, bitch. That was dumb as mud, is that one. It was dumb as mud, was that what that one was. Still need a little bit more good card draw. Let me get these out of here. Get a bunch of that. There's my ceaseless. Fuck, I'm overdrawing though. It's not like I'm not gonna burn a bunch of my cards with Kill Jaden soon anyway, but yeah, fuck. Okay. Well, thanks to him, we didn't overdraw, so that's kind of funny. Maybe I should have dirty red at first. Let's play this crap. It's gonna give me another minion instead of it, so that's kind of cool. Youthful Brewmaster might work if he actually dirty rats my Kill Jaden and doesn't kill it. Would be kind of halele.
My blood for the Lich King!
Let's see if we pull something of substance. Not the worst pull in the world. It's a big man though. Big man though. Technically I could kill Jaden and then ceaseless. Brood a rat? Now that you said it,
Drink with me, friend.
I might. Not the worst pull. Not the worst pull. Can I have Discover? Divine Shield, Wind Fury. Sure. He still has Corpse Explosion in there. Doubt he's gonna... Okay. Hope I top that Corpse Explosion if that's the case. I just killed Jay. There you go. It's pretty whatever. Maybe. Wish there was a draw in there. At least we have this for draw. Kinda shitty if he has that, we don't. But it's gonna come down to the big man, isn't it?
The citadel stands strong.
He's looking for his kill J, and he found it. Or did he?
The citadel stands strong.
Well, he's gonna take a little bit of fatigue there. It's not that amazing. It's hard. No. Right now, it would be a good idea for me to pressure him so he cannot have the audacity to play his kill Jaden. Instead, he's gonna be forced to removal. So let's go ahead and do this thing. I'd rather not take off the Divine Shields. Guess I could have killed one of them with this. Okay, guess he's gonna take a lot of damage in the process. Not that big a deal, but... Okay. Where did that came from, by the way? He had it in the hand all along, didn't he? The Dirty Rat could have gotten it. Okay, that's huge. If I had a way to attack, it would have been actually. I don't. Alas, I don't. Well, it's still kind of worth it. Kill Jaden is starting to become a problem, by the way. I feel like Kill Jaden is next in line for some kind of rework or nerf. It's just a card that kind of sounds like it requires a requirement, doesn't it? Nice hero power first, idiot. Nice hero power first, idiot. Could just do this. Not the worst minion to summon back. I got the noise health. Okay. The sooner we get that out of the way, the better. He does have another one in there, doesn't he? I don't need to answer this too much. I can just get a little bit of card draw and bait him out. To maybe push harder than he should. Let's put this, pretend we're trying. That ain't bad. That's mildly annoying, might require a corpse explosion out of me. But don't want to overreact before I need to. Pretty big shit that he gets that hero pair and we don't. He gets to do some nasty stuff. But at least we have a couple of hard removals. He still has corpse explosion of his own though. He still has another pyro with poison breath as well, so we basically have the same amount of removal, but he has that hero power, I have bigger men, but if the top decks keep on being bullshit like this, we don't have shit. I think I'll corpse explode. Or will I? No, I'll try to force him to do it. Good news, he doesn't have a weapon. Bad news, he's not resetting the board. Divine shield me, dude. That ain't too bad. I could hold a dragon later. What kind of dragon would I like to discover and really feel good about it? I need to force him to use some big removals. I'm gonna wait around for those.
I am at nightmare's days.
The souls of our fallen.
Getting one drops over and over again, not ideal. Let him do the trades. It really is. The hero power diff is showing.
Dance any faster. I can't dance any faster.
Lucy, fuck off the light, please. Thanks. Nice attack hero power, I guess. Wish I had Eldar Inquisitor still. Not sure why he's not using his corpse explosion all this time.
You could use a trim.
Mysterious orb, what is your beast?
Did he think he has rush on that 8-7?
I must report!
This ain't horrible. Problem is I can't combo it for a backstab. I mean, he could be dead if that's not armor. Fucking is armor. What are the odds of that also being counterspelled out? Well, no reason to check. There's really no reason to check other than not getting face fucked right now, but I'd rather take my chances, man. Fucking explosive rune. I wouldn't have been too happy doing the corpse explosion or the pyromancer either way, but still. Okay, he is trading. Apparently he's not gonna use a big removal.
Ye are ties! You look tasty.
Useful things, eager to share.
It's a lot of healing. This kind of helps him clear the other one, but a couple of big men could be worth it for him to spend big removal.
Do you like to play with fire?
Okay, there's that big removal.
What is your wisdom?
It's off to the top decks. Whoever gets the better demon wins. That's a good demon. It'd be a damn shame if this is done as balls. Freezing trap one time, bitch. Fucking bullshit. Fucking... Oh, it's not bullshit. It was bullshittent. Fucking thought it's gonna be the stupid freezing, but thank fuck it wasn't. Maybe we should have waited a turn, that was kinda risky if we gotta be honest, but I don't know. Jabaited. Jabaited and just smarted. Blastoy.
I will never serve.
Sanguine could be hot. A full toss for earlier stuff though. Hey, look at how much earlier stuff we got instead, both of them. Both of them insta.
The moment is upon us.
Not the worst card to have, but it's kind of wonky. If you throw it back, you get two instead. What are the odds?
I have no time for games.
Nothing can catch my hounds!
Menagerie Hunter. If it's Menagerie Hunter, a Dirty Rat probably is not gonna be that bad of an idea. Surely it's not gonna pull something too big. Not ideal, that's for sure.
You have my estate.
That was actually pretty dumb, because this guy's a hand buff hunter. Hand buff hunter, and now I gave him a very big help there, preventing him from buffing the wrong shit. That was pretty bad. If he does buff something out of proportion, I can poison breath it, but problem is, in most cases, that's something he gets copies of. If I top deck the Pyromancer, it's not gonna be that bad though. This could give me a Pyro, but I'm not gonna look for it right now. Yeah, if I had one. If I had a Pyro, it does. Let's see if we discover, but not that I'm gonna use it right now. Well, card draw to do it later. They don't have something that goes straight face, right? I glanced at a deck like this, but never really paid attention too much to what it does. Okay, it's gonna be the summon a copy taunt or whatever the fuck it was. Hideous Husk time.
I have no time for games.
Problem is I won't be able to suck the Gilly off. Still a play though, ain't nothing wrong with that. I can attack one in here so that at least we don't get a full suck on the other one. Oh, look at that, speed boot on the Savage. The others are pretty horrible, but for a mill and a half, I'd say it's fine.
I have no time for games.
We'll fucking do it again. I'd be sucking 10 health that way, so I'm gonna kill only one of them. Instead, I could just give Poisonous to my hero power into a 1-1 and call it a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No Pyro on the premises, so... I like this music, it is so shiny. Come on, bro, you're not winning this one.
I have no time for games.
Took him a while. Took him a long while. Vladislav.
Let the hunt begin.
Not a hunter. How's it going, you scallywag, you? Cax in the house. Breath might actually be worth it if he turns out to be a discoverer or some shit. Or an egg. The Ring Priest definitely is proven to be strong. Imbue Hunter feels like it fall off. Too much aggro on the meta for it. Perhaps. Yeah, the meta really shifted. It was a lot greedier before, now not so much. Corpsicle might be worth it. This is also acceptable. I'm down a corpse. There's when. Soon. It's always soon. What are the odds of getting 2 Menagerie can buff hunters in a row? Let's push the Tembobo. He's already buffing something. Next turn we're about to see what. I think it would be wise if I draw as hard as I can. Maybe I get the Poison Noose. I don't. Corpse Explosion is gonna be ready though. If I had one. Oh shit. Well, that was fun. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. I goofed. I showed him it's not that. Because I targeted an undead. Come on, bitch! Piece of shit. I tried, chat, I tried. If the hand is shit, least you can do is try to bluff. We bluffn't. We have done bluffn't. Damn it! What the? Would have been fun now, wouldn't it? Would have been funny if I had the goddamn Poison Noose. Yeah, what can I say, Potato? It ain't gonna stream itself. If I ain't streaming, who will, guys? If I ain't streaming, who will? If the shoe fits, wear it. I don't know. Yeah, had to try. Kazow!
Dreaming is over.
I don't think I need the weapon as much. This is fine-ish. I played to my outs, guys. I played to my outs. It was either that or waiting for him to disconnect. Nothing in between. Okay, so this guy is a Tsunami Imbue Mage, I think. The meta kinda weird.
The citadel stands strong.
Could be Fel, could be, but I'm basically trying to cycle through all sorts of different decks so I can give videos for all sorts of different decks. Both are pretty strong right now. Arguably they have the same stats, honestly. I'm gonna go with this guy this turn, so next turn we play this and have a chance to stick it with the Husky boy. Battlecry triggers twice? Say less, Chief. Elusive on my Wild Pyro, damn boy! Fucking hell, these dark gifts are getting darker by the second, chat. Dark as fuck, boy! Dark as fuck. Miss me with that shit. Could have been better, could have been worse. Problem is he has a couple of those for this shit now, so putting it on the board is not gonna really do all that much for me. Let's just put this shit and call it a turn. You little shit. This little shit. Not the bestest of imbues for him, but he'll take it, I guess. You little shit. I'm never gonna get too much out of my husk anyway, so might as well be annoying with it like this. Let's not break our back because of the Husker. The Huskytron. You little shit. I think he should have hero power first if he doesn't have a target for the other one. No, he actually missed me with that shit. Missed me with that shit too, you piece of shit. I don't have enough room to suck. Not too hard at least. That ain't the worst.
Spirit, lend me your power.
All right, repeat after me.
Okay, misses me with that shit. Husker! Husk is cute. Husk is cute. Sadly, he's not gonna suck all that much on this board, because all of these 1/1s are fucking with me. Could do a pyro on this board, it's not the dumbest idea in the world. But no, it's gonna summon me a bunch of 1 health leeches, so it's not ideal. Maybe I still do it like this though.
Do you like to play with fire?
This thing needs to die. Let's see if we get free damage AoE. I mean, free damage. Oops, forgot about this shit. Not my brightest moment, I'd say, but fine. I guess no, that was close enough, I guess. 5 damage to the face instead of 1 more suck. I guess we take the 5 damage. Yeah, it's a good amount of armor, but not really. Okay. Holy light. Holy light. Might try some Protoss Rogue today, we'll see. It's not the easiest deck out there, but it's pretty strong if you have more than a hat track for it. These two could be good, maybe it's something like that. They do push some good early game tempo.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
I'll do this. Some kind of combo. Wonder if this is bright. Might be, could break some combo. Not the worst.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Set sail for sails!
Could have broken that. It's not that bad though. Let me equip the big boy weapon. He looks pretty low on the card area. Hopefully that remains. Plenty of cards can change that. That is not one of them though. Corpse Explosion Waiting Room. This is gonna bring me closer to something like that. pyro waiting room, that kind of stuff. Another Husker. That's not the worst, actually. Let's use this so we can get this thing out of the way.
Love my new recipe.
Why does it say 0-0 for a second? Imbue Druid? I actually used the Hit Legend with it. I uploaded a video about it yesterday. It was an okay deck. Not top tier or anything like that, but definitely capable of Legend if you play it long enough. It is okay. Well, Husky time.
Arise, twin shadows.
I'll fucking do it again.
Arise, twin shadows.
I'll kill one of these so we can kill off the Spooter as well. Or not. Cool. Yeah, deck is solid. Deck is solid. But let's see what other solid deck we might be finding today. Definitely not a bad deck to be picking up right now. Some of that triple Bloodsuck. Triple Bloodsucker if people have been using as Roto Strokes. Pirate Rogue, what is that even?